Post, P-O-S-T, P-O-S-T, the cereals you like the most. The cereals made by Post take you to the secret mountain retreat of Captain Video, Master of Space, Hero of Science, Captain of the Video Rangers. Operating from his secret mountain headquarters on the planet Earth, Captain Video rallies men of goodwill and leads them against the forces of evil everywhere. As he rockets from planet to planet, let us follow the champion of justice, truth, and freedom throughout the universe. Stand by for Captain Video and his Video Rangers. Brought to you today by Post Sugar Crisp, a great new cereal you can eat 3 ways. As a cereal, it's dandy. For snacks, it's so handy. Or eat it like candy. Post Sugar Crisp. Excitement rides high and tension mounts steadily as the moment fast approaches when Captain Video and the Ranger must turn the spaceship Galaxy toward Comet X and try to stop that flaming monster from smashing the man-made satellites of Pluto. But unknown to Captain Video, the cowardly and hate-filled Lieutenant Fraser secretly pulled that switch while he was installing a repaired gravitational gyro. Just what will happen aboard the Galaxy, we don't know, Rangers, since Captain Video doesn't know that he pulled the switch. Now on the power deck of the Galaxy.
Fine job on the gyroscope, Fraser.
Nice to hear that he's good for something, sir.
That isn't all you're going to hear about me.
All right, now, stow it, both of you. This is no time for personal animosities and things like that. It's time both of you were back aboard the Excalibur.
Sir, why don't you let us help you? Not Fraser, of course, but I mean the others, like Tubbs and McGovern and Cromwell. We'd all be more than willing, sir.
Oh, no, thanks, Bascom. I think 2 men can complete this job. There's no sense in risking the lives of the others.
Keep using that word risk, sir. It's a little more than a risk to blow up a comet. I'd say that we're sure death.
No, we're not sure, Bascom. You see, we don't know what'll happen when we blow up the nucleus of a comet by bombarding it with atom blasts.
Excuse me, sir, but I'm sure that you know as well as I do that you're practically certain to succeed. After all, the nucleus of a comet is made up of meteoric masses.
Now we're wasting time, Bascom. Take your prisoner back aboard the Excalibur. Tell Tubbs that I'll contact him inside the next quarter hour.
Very good, sir. Come on, Fraser.
Fraser,
Yeah?
that talk we had while we were working in here together, I hope you keep it in mind.
See you at the court-martial, if you get through. Come on, Spaceboy, let's go.
Meanwhile, aboard the Excalibur, anchored in space not far from the Galaxy, certain developments are taking place, which, again, unknown to Captain Video and the Ranger, will have far-reaching effects.
You can only shoot one of us at a time, Tubbs. You can't kill us with a nuclear medic, of course. You can only stun us, or rather one of us, temporarily. Mr. McGovern is ready, and I am ready. Now, which one is it going to be, Tubbs? Which one?
I don't know what you're up to, but you'll never get away with it.
We'll be the ones to decide that, Tubbs. Thank you, Tubbs.
Darn you, Lieutenant Cromwell!
Now, that's no way to be talking to a lieutenant, Ensign Tubbs. This myself will be after putting you on report.
You'll put me on report. They'll court-martial you for this.
Oh, I don't think so, Tubbs. Do you think so, McGovern?
Sure, and I don't see how they could, lad. Considering we'll not be there to be court-martialed.
So that's it. You don't intend to return to planet Earth.
Tubbs, I would say you are downright psychic. How you know that neither McGovern or I will ever return to planet Earth, I can't say, but you're right, Tubbs.
Someone's coming, lad. Hey, it's Captain Video.
Let's hope not. But if it is...
This is not the captain, I'm glad to say.
What's going on here?
Oh, come, Bascom. You can see beyond your nose.
Sure you can. It's as plain as the nose on your face. We've taken the gun away from Mr. Tubbs.
Ah, so it's mutiny then.
Mutiny aboard my own ship?
You know what I'm talking about, Cromwell. You and McGovern are both under arrest.
We're under arrest, Bascom.
Drop that nuclear matic before I drop you.
Take that nuclear matic from him, McGovern. You shouldn't talk about such things, Bascom. You should act as I did.
Oh, you dirty...
Please, Bascom. At least have the grace to appreciate the fact that I didn't knock you out. I only used half power.
Know why you're bothered, I don't know. Now, come on, Cromwell, let's get rid of these two quick, and then we can start off...
No! If it isn't Mr. Fraser running off at the mouth again.
What are you talking about? You're in command here now. Well, that is, we're in command.
I'm afraid you're riding the wrong orbit, Fraser. You better throw on your braking rockets and pause long enough to listen to what I have to say.
Oh, save the talk for later.
I'm sorry, Fraser. For me and McGovern, there is no later. There's only now.
I don't follow you.
I know you don't. You misinterpret my motives just as Tubbs and Bascom did. I haven't taken over here to escape Captain Video. I've taken over to save him.
Save him?
Yes, from death, Tubbs. Fraser, you'll find this hard to believe. But McGovern and I feel it's the only way to pay back what we owe.
Are you crazy?
No, Fraser. I'm sane. For the first time in a long while. For a long, long time, I've been living a lie, Fraser. It began the day I let you blackmail me into admitting you into the Corps of Courage. I finished living it some hours ago.
I don't get you, Lieutenant.
It's simple enough, Bascom. McGovern and I, well, I, at any rate, am guilty of a crime against the universe. I can repay the universe by exchanging my life for that of a man whose life means more than any other in this century. The life of Captain Video.
And seeing that I'm as guilty as Mr. Cromwell, I'm very happy to go along with it.
You mean that you two, you're going to...
Blow up Comet X. Blow it up before Captain Video has a chance to get anywhere near it.
Holy Hyperion Hottentot.
Well, what about us? What about me? You haven't any right to sacrifice our lives.
I have no intention of doing that. You're going back to planet Earth to face a court-martial. Tubbs and Bascom will escort you aboard the Excalibur's Jeep.
Well, we'll never make it back to planet Earth on a Jeep. There isn't enough fuel.
No, but you can reach Pluto. There's more than enough for that.
Now listen, Cromwell.
Look, we'll waste no more time in talk. We haven't got it to waste. Not if McGovern and I are going to reach Comet X before Captain Video. Tubbs, Bascom, prepare the Jeep for instant blast-off.
Well, Rangers, I'm not so sure Cromwell knows what he's doing. Ah, but here's an old friend of ours who really knows what he's doing. The man with the star on his chest.
Bronco Billy Russell Cattle stole more steers than all the rest. Who put him in the calaboose? The man with the star on his chest. Next is Charlie cracked the safe of every bank out in the West. Who put him where he can't get loose? The man with the star on his chest. Old Sugar Crisp is wanted too. The reward is some mighty fine eatin'. It's a roundup of honey-coated goodness. Oh, you just can't beat it. There are 3 ways to eat it. As a cereal, it's dandy. What a two-fisted treat. There's no sugar to be added. You just pour on the milk and eat. As a snack, it's also handy anywhere, anytime. So good that Bronco Bill's decided eatin' is better than crime. And then you can eat it like candy. Just reach in the bag and start it eatin'. So good that Cactus Charlie is a sayin'. You know I got a feeling this is better than stealing. Bronco Billy's through with rustling, Charlie's robbing days are past. They decided crime can never pay, they're going straight at last. And they owe it all to the man with the star on his chest. And Sugar Crisp, Sugar Crisp.
Look for the package with the 3 bears on it and get Sugar Crisp, one of the newest members of the Post family of cereals.
Now, Rangers, as the 0 hour for bombarding Comet X approaches...
Starboard rudder, Captain.
Normal.
Port.
Normal.
Well, that's just about it, Captain. We're ready for the job ahead of us.
Good. I'll contact the Excalibur then in order to return to planet Earth. Ranger, there's still time to get aboard the Excalibur.
I know, sir.
I think... Well, I'm sure I could handle the nuclear cannon alone.
I'm sure you could too, Captain.
Well, then.
Excuse me, sir, but aren't you wasting valuable time?
Yes, you're right. Captain Video to the Excalibur. Captain Video to the Excalibur. Come in, please. Come in.
Excalibur. Ensign Tubbs speaking, Captain.
Well, look, here are your orders, Tubbs. The Ranger and I are going to start for Comet X. You and Bascom take the Excalibur and start for planet Earth. When you arrive, Fraser, McGovern, and Cromwell are to be handed over to the Ranger police. You and Bascom know the charges against them. See that they're recorded for the court-martial.
Aye, aye, sir.
Now hear this and remember it. Say that I recommend clemency for both Cromwell and McGovern. As for Lieutenant Frazier, I'm afraid his record must speak for itself. That's all, Tubbs. Safe voyage home and cosmic luck to you.
Good luck to you, sir.
All set, Ranger?
All set, Captain.
Then turn ship full speed ahead for Comet X.
Communications here, Roger speaking.
Mr. Carey here, Rogers. No word yet from Captain Video?
Oh, I'm sorry, Commissioner. Still no contact with him.
Well, that puts it squarely up to me. I've got to decide one way or the other.
You mean about Pluto's synthosatellite, sir?
Yes. Professor Royal can't be sure whether the Comet X is heading for those man-made satellites of Pluto or not. The safe thing would be to evacuate every one of those synthosatellites. But I'm afraid that will raise Mary Hobb with Pluto.
Well, sir,
Well, I've got to decide one way or the other. So stand by, Rogers, will you? I'll probably want you to contact Pluto Relay Station. Over and out.
Over and out, sir. Oh, hi there, Rangers. Well, that sort of leaves things on the fence so far as Pluto's man-made satellites are concerned. But there's nothing much we can do about it, Rangers. At least not until we hear from Commissioner Carey. So, in the meantime, what do you say we go ahead and beam in Captain Video's Western agents? Rangers, you'll recall in last report that agents Maynard, Gibson, and Steele rounded up that gang of gold thieves. And, well, they did a pretty good job, Rangers. I've already sent along congratulations and best regards from them to you. So what do you say we beam in another good team of Captain Video's agents now, Agent Sandy Hopkins and Nevada Jack McKenzie. These agents also are California agents, Rangers. So stand by once again for California. Mark this record file number BAS 2154. Come in, please. Sharp focus.
Hello, Sandy. You're late. Oh, fiddlesticks. Not over a minute or two. A man could die in less time. But I never thought of it that way before, Nevada. The reason I sent for you is because there's murder in the wind. Yes, your message said an old friend of yours was in trouble. Yes. Senor Gonzalez, a grandee, lives over by the border. Seems like he's been receiving a lot of threatening letters demanding the family jewels that he's had in his possession all his life. Is that all? You got your nerve asking a man to ride 100 miles to do a boy's work. It might have been a joke of some local kid. Yeah, sure, it's mine. But I recollect once that you got mixed up with a kid, with the name of Billy the Kid. Yeah, he was a kid all right, but he was tough. He shot a man once on a $2 bet just to see which way he'd fall. Well, from what I understand, this district in here is full of varmints that'll make Billy the Kid look like a choir boy. Well, come on, let's get it over with. We've got to wait here for the local sheriff. He's got the lowdown, but he's been working on it. Well, this is a good place to rest our horses. We might as well get inside. You know, this night air is not so good for your rheumatism. You need my strained muscles from pulling you out of tight places.
Oh! A rattlesnake! I've been struck. Light a light, Nevada. Give me a light. I've been hit in 2 places. Hurry up, Nevada. Hurry up. I've been hit. What are you laughing about? What's so funny about being hit with a rattlesnake?
A rattlesnake, nothing. You just got tangled up in a piece of old barbed wire. Why, you ought to know a rattler doesn't strike until he gives warning, old-timer.
Don't call me old-timer. How do I know the rattler can see the rattle in the dark? They're blind in August and they don't rattle then.
Sandy. What? There's your sheriff. Shot in the back.